Okay, so is that your crochet kit that you have
Yeah.
full of all different size needles that we're seeing? Okay.
Yeah, I have multiple size needles, big ones, small ones. I have the ones with the rubber on this side, and then on this side, I have the ones with no rubber, which are kind of a little bit more comfortable. They look less comfortable because they don't have the rubber on it, but yeah, I think sometimes those are more comfortable when you're doing it short term. These ones are long term, more comfortable. But yeah.
Okay, so that the grip is the only thing that's different. The size of the needle stays the same.
Yeah.
Okay, whether it's got plastic on it or not. Okay, so if everybody has their yarn, what's the special name for the yarn? I learned it the other day. It starts with an S.
An S?
A skein
A
or
skein. Yeah.
skein? Yes, I always mispronounce. Okay, so everybody should have a skein of yarn, right? And
Yep.
they should have a needle. So okay, good. So they should take out like a little bit of the yarn to have like a little leadway. Yeah.
Here.
Okay, so what size needle are we going to use today in
That's
the
what I
chat?
use.
Jeremiah, does the
Yeah,
size?
size needle.
Yeah.
It honestly just depends on for a beginner. I would suggest a bigger needle because then it'll make your stitches more loose and easier to handle. But
Okay, so we
yeah,
gave
in the
out size
package when
6. We
yeah
gave out
when you
size
We handed out a size 6 to everyone in the kits.
yeah that's good enough. Yeah,
Okay,
that's good.
good. So
Okay.
we're using size 6 because of your yarn. You have to look on your yarn, right? The label on your yarn, also the
Yeah.
yarn that we gave out, it says the recommended needle size. So that's a tip for people who are just starting out. You always look to see what your yarn says. There'll be a label on your yarn and it tells you the dimensions and it'll tell you what needle is recommended.
Okay. So does everyone have their stuff ready? Yeah.
We see some thumbs up. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So first, I'm gonna teach you guys 2 ways you can hold your yarn. The way that I do it, and another way that's a little bit more easier than the way I do it, but it just depends on how you feel about it, honestly. So the first way I'm gonna teach you, you're gonna take your hand and you're gonna put it through your pinky, and then you're gonna wrap it around once. Does everyone have it? Around your pinky once. You're gonna put it across your hand and bring it behind your index finger. And
Can
then
you hold it up to the camera? Yeah.
yeah, and then you're gonna hold it. Does
Okay.
everyone see that? Like, I'll do it again for anyone who needs it. So you're gonna wrap your pinky first. Then once it's in the front, you're gonna bring it over and bring it behind your index. And then this is gonna be your work.
All right. Does anybody need any help for that? If you want, we can spotlight your video so Jeremiah can see and he can help you if you need it. So just unmute yourself or put it in the chat. Okay. So
Hi, I'm here with Shane. He's using Minds. He's saying he needs help. What do you need help with? What do you don't understand? He's saying, get ready.
No, I didn't pick it out yet.
Oh, he didn't pick it out yet. So I guess maybe starting it. How to start it?
Okay. Would you like me to do the same way or a different way?
Well, Jeremiah, you were going to tell us the other way of holding yarn. So why don't you do that? And then we can do the first loop to start off because every piece has the first loop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other way that you can hold it is just basically you can bring it through the front one.
Jeremiah, just bring your hand. There you go.
Bring it through the front one and then bring it through the back one. So you're gonna go in between your pinky, over, under, and then just hold it. You can just hold it right here. And this will be your work that you're using. See? Whichever one is easier if you guys need any more help, I can do it again. See? This way works also. I kind of prefer the other way, but yeah, this way is a little bit easier if needed. But does everyone have that? Good?
Yes.
Okay. But before that, the first thing you always do when crocheting, you need to make a slip knot. So a slip knot is going to basically be, you're going to take your yarn, you're going to like make a, what's it called? A loop. You guys see my loop, which are,
Yeah.
and then you're going to turn it so that the front of the loop is touching your finger. Yeah? Okay. And then so basically you're going to do that, and then you're going to take the piece of yarn that's not connected to anything. You're going to put it just a little bit through, not all the way through, so that you'll have it like this. Then you're going to grab both ends and pull. And now you have your slip knot. I'll do it again if you guys need it from me. So first, let me see. There's another way to do it, but I think that was the easiest. Do I remember how to do it this way? I think I do. Let me see. I never do it this way. That's what I'm trying to check first. Oh, I do remember how to do it that way. Okay, I'll teach you guys this way also. So first, you're going to take 2 fingers. You're going to make an X on your fingers. You're going to flip it over. See the line under? You're going to take the working yarn. Working yarn is the one that's connected to the big ball. And you're going to put a piece of that working yarn through. And then you're going to pull that. You can take this off, your fingers out of it, and just tighten it. Right? Yep. And that's all it is. Boom. You have your long piece of yarn, and then once that's done, you can just put your thing in and tighten it. Does everyone have that, or does anyone need help?
Okay.
Everyone's good?
Yeah.
Okay. Next, the most basic move on, well, first, yeah, let's go with the most basic move. The most basic move is called a single chain, just a regular chain. So basically, you're gonna have your however you're holding the yarn, just depends on how you feel necessary. And you're just gonna take it, you're gonna take the yarn, you're gonna pull it towards you, the stick towards you, the crocheting needle towards you, and then you're gonna put it under, and then you're gonna turn, and you're gonna pull it through the other loop. You want me to do it again?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Okay. So first, once you have it on the loop, let me put it closer. Let me let it focus first. Boom. You're gonna take the thing closer to you. You're gonna put it under. Once you have it under, you're gonna turn it so that you're gonna make the end part of the needle face down. And then you're gonna pull it through the other hole. Boom. And then you have it.
No. I don't know these people. You don't have to, I don't know.
We have someone on the line called Ginny, and she's been doing some crochet for a little bit, and she says that she knows how to do a knot by using the fingers. Have you ever tried that?
Not by using the what?
Fingers, by using your fingers.
No, I've never tried that. I would love to learn.
Oh,
Okay, so hi everyone, I'm Ginny, but I have my assistant here, Mary Lou, and she's better than I am at the finger. So she's gonna show you how to do it with your finger.
Okay. You
Because
really
actually it's the hardest part is the making the knot.
just have like a little tail, start with the small tail, okay? And then you're basically going to Can you see my fingers? Wrap it around your finger and pull it through, and you have a slip knot. I'll show you again. It looks complicated, but it's not. I'll show you one more time, okay? You have your, okay, and you're going to just twirl it around your finger and with your thumb, push it through, and then you have your first stitch practically with your needle. Does that make sense to anybody?
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay, I'll try to show you one more time, okay? Yeah, start with your tail, okay? You're gonna twirl it around your finger, use your thumb to push it through, grab it with the hook, pull it, and there's your beginning. You see it?
Yep.
Okay. And as Jeremiah was saying, to start it, you just kind of, I don't know if you can see it, you can just start, you just twirl it around the yarn and you pull it through and you're holding it with your other hand, pulling it and pulling it through, and where am I? Right here. Okay?
Hold it higher, Mary Lou.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. Yeah, we can see now. Yeah.
Okay, you got the idea? I'll start from the beginning one again, okay? So you have your tail. Can you see it? Okay. And then you're going to twirl it around your finger, push it through with your thumb, lift it up with your crochet hook and pull it. And you kind of have your first stitch.
So that looks just like what Jeremiah did. So there's many roads. It's
Yes,
just like
there's
it's just
many
like,
ways of doing it, yeah. Okay, and then you just slip it through your fingers and you hold on to that, knot there, and that's where you start your crochet with your chain. And I'll send the rest over to you, Jeremiah.
okay.
Good
Okay.
job, Jeremiah.
Nice going, Jeremiah.
All right, so back to Jeremiah. So we learned different way. This is what I love about sharing is that everybody shares and then we learn different ways of doing the same thing. So Jeremiah's way was great because I never knew Jeremiah's way. I actually knew Mary Lou's way. So I learned a different way today.
Okay. Does everyone have their slip knot?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let me make my slip knot back.
Yes, so slip knot is the first step.
Yeah, always. And then once you have your slip knot, you're going to tighten it. So this is what the slip knot does. See, if I pull this, see how this is loose? If I
Yeah.
pull this, look what's going to happen. If you guys can see, it's just going to get smaller and smaller. And then once it's small enough, well, you put your hook in first and then and then you tighten it on. Not too tight because then it won't be able to move. It should still be able to turn inside of it. And yeah, and then from there, you're gonna stitch. Wait, what are we doing today? What do you want to do? I don't know what exactly. Are we doing granny squares?
Yeah.
Okay. The granny square. Okay.
Yeah.
The granny square, I believe. I think I remember how to do granny square. Granny square, you chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So from there, so chaining is basically you go under and then you pull it through. Oh, let me put it back down so you guys can see me.
Can you show the camera where you can see it from the top? Yeah, that's awesome. That camera is amazing, Jeremiah. I learned something new today about that too. That's great.
Okay.
So Jeremiah, you're going to do 4?
Yeah, 4.
Okay.
So that was your basic loop, right? You started with the one loop and then you're going to show people how to do the under and then pull it through, right? To make another loop.
Yeah. So you're gonna go under,
Yeah.
turn it down, and pull through. It's not supposed to be so tight. So you can loosen it and then it'll go under, pull it through. See? Well, that was 2. We're gonna go again. Under, pull it through. 3, under, pull it through. And that's 4.
Okay.
You guys saw it?
So does anybody need help doing the getting to their 4? Because if you do, you can always turn your camera on And then we have many helping hands. Jeremiah can help. And then there's a few people who are seasoned crocheters who can help too.
Can you do it one more time?
Okay. So I'm gonna take mine out. So basically what you're doing really is you're gonna wrap the stick. See, you're gonna wrap it under. So once you have it wrapped around just once, you're gonna just pull it through. You're gonna get it hooked, and then you're gonna pull it through the last hole, the last stitch. You gotta turn the hook.
Okay. Got
Did you
it.
get it?
I think.
Okay, and then you're gonna do that 4 times. 2, 3, 4. All right. So everyone has that?
Yep.
Okay. So next we're gonna go. So you see when you see how it starts to look like kind of like just a couple of circles, like braids. So you see the first braid that we did?
Yeah.
You're gonna take your stick, your hook, you're gonna put it through, you're gonna take your stick, your hook, you're gonna put it through the first one, the first stitch. Everyone put it through?
Yep.
And then you're gonna hook the yarn and pull it out. Hook the yarn and pull it out. See, now you should have two things on your stick hook. 2 loops on your hook. And then you're gonna take you're not gonna take another piece. You're gonna take the first loop and you're gonna pull it through. You're gonna take the second loop and pull it through the first loop.
So the one that's closer to the top of the needle?
Yeah.
Okay. So we started off with 2 loops, right? Because we threaded it in, but
Yeah.
then we end up with 1.
Yeah.
Because yes, okay.
From there, you should have like a little like ring kind of.
Yeah.
Everyone has like the little ring. So do you guys all see the center of the ring?
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna chain 3. So you're gonna go under, chaining is the regular one. You're gonna grab some yarn and you're gonna chain 1, that was 1. This is 2, and this is 3. Boom, I have 3.
I missed that.
Everyone has 3?
If you don't have 3, that's okay. We can backtrack.
Does anyone need help?
Let's take, did you look at the gallery view, Jeremiah?
Yeah, I'm on gallery view.
Okay, perfect, because I'm on just your view and I'm scrolling through to see if people need help. So don't be shy and mute yourself.
Jeremiah, can I see what it looks like? Can you just show me? What?
Should look like, hold on, wait until my camera focuses in on it. It should like, whose camera is that? It should kind of look like a ring, just like, yeah, it should just look like a ring. I didn't really know how to explain it yet because it's if you're using smaller yarn, I probably should have used a little bit of a bigger yarn so that you guys can see better.
Oh, but it looks like a ring with a tail.
Yeah, yes,
Gotcha.
yes. It looks like the bottom of a bee.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, I have it right.
Okay. So next you're gonna, so once you have chain 3 on top of that, so that's called your first, that's gonna be your first double stitch. You're gonna double stitch into the center of the ring. Okay, so double stitch, you're gonna wrap your yarn. Don't pull it through yet. Then you're gonna put it inside of the center of your yarn, of your hole. You're gonna grab some yarn and pull it out. So you should now have 3. You should have 3 loops on your stick.
So we grabbed one from the middle, like from what that sort of like B looked like, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again actually.
Okay. Yeah, because I had someone private chat me to ask if you could do it one more time.
Okay. So you're gonna first, everyone has their thing ready? You're gonna wrap it without putting it through anything. So you wrapped it without putting it through anything. Wrap it.
Okay.
You're gonna put it inside of the center of the hole. So you should have 2 right now. You're gonna grab some yarn from inside and you're gonna pull that back outside of the hole. Does everyone have 3 now? 3 loops on your hook?
Yes.
Okay. You're gonna get another piece of yarn. You're gonna wrap around the yarn and you're gonna pull it through 2 of the loops on your stick, just 2. And then you're gonna take it out. Then you're gonna grab some more yarn and pull it through the last 2. Now you should have 1 on your yarn, just 1. One more time. You're gonna wrap. Everyone got theirs wrapped? You're gonna put it through the center. You're gonna wrap and pull it out. So now you should have 3. Everyone has 3 on their 3 loops on their hook.
Yes.
Okay. So now you're gonna wrap one more time. Everyone wrapped. Okay, and you're gonna pull through 2. And then you should have 2 now on your hook, and then you're gonna wrap and pull through 2 more. Now you should have like a set of 3. So if you count them, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. 3 of them. Okay. Everyone have that?
Yes.
Okay. You're gonna chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Chaining is just basically where you wrap it and pull it through the hook. Don't do anything else more than that. Okay. From there, you're gonna wrap and you're gonna do some more double crochets, 3 more double crochets. So you're gonna wrap your hook, put it through the center, right? Wrap your hook, pull it through the center. And now you should have 3 on your hook, 3 of them. Now you're gonna wrap and pull through 2. Wrap and pull through 2. Boom.
So Jeremiah, this is like on its way to becoming a square, right?
Yeah.
So
Well, not yet really. No, not yet.
not yet, but it's getting there. So we have someone who has a square already done. So I'm going to share Kathy. Do you want to show people? So that's what we're working towards, right, Jeremiah? The square that Kathy's showing people?
I also have.
You
Two.
have,
Oh, awesome.
okay, great. Super. So can you show us your little orange one and let's compare the orange piece, the small, like that's just one small segment, right? That's the starting point of the square.
So basically what you have done already
Yeah.
is, let me take this out. What
Yeah.
you have done already, if
Yeah.
you look in the center of my thing, there's one ring, right? This is the
Yeah.
ring, the one that my thing is in. That's the circle that you made in the beginning. What
Yeah.
you've done already is actually just one, you've made one of the squares basically
Okay.
of the thing.
Yeah.
And then
No,
you're
it
gonna
just helps
go,
people. Yeah.
so you're gonna make one square, which is 3 double crochets
Yes.
up on this side to the side and down. And then from there, you're just gonna connect and keep doing the same thing.
Okay. Yeah. It just helps people to give them like a kind of map to where they're going. So this is really great.
Yeah. And also, if you guys want, after this, you can write your email in the chat or, wait, can you do it? Send it to Z and I'll send Z a video that I learned on, which is really for beginners. And I'm not even a beginner and I used it. It was great. And yeah, and that video is really good for learning. You'll go over every single thing, how to hold the yarn, how to wrap it, everything.
That's so kind of you. That'll be very helpful for recaps because we won't have you
Yeah.
there when we continue our project. So we might
So
have
if you,
to consult.
yeah, so if you're not getting it right now, it's okay. You can try it again tomorrow, anytime. You could be sitting on the bus, put your yarn in your bag, do your little thing, you know.
Jeremiah, quick question. What do you call, you put it through the middle? So what kind of a stitch is that? So you do one of
When
those.
you what?
So when you stick the needle through you loop it around and then you stick it through the middle of that.
That's called a double crochet, or
the-
in the UK they call it a treble crochet.
A treble.
There, it'll be, honestly, on YouTube, if you hear treble, they're just talking about the same thing. It's exactly the same thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're
Yeah.
doing one treble and then we're doing three still. How does that do? Or two trebles?
Okay. So you're gonna do 3. So in the center, you're gonna do 3, 5. What? Okay. In this, oh Lord, I just took mine out. Okay, I'm gonna redo it. But yeah, so once you chain the 3, you already did. I just keep taking it out and put my thing in there so it doesn't go out. Okay, so once you, if everyone had that down already, you're just gonna do 2 more of those, because you need 4 sets of 3. So now since we did 1, we're gonna go on the next side and we're gonna do 2 more. So you're gonna wrap, go in the middle, wrap it, and pull it out. And you should have 3. Then you're gonna, once you have 3, you're gonna wrap, go through 2, wrap, go through 2. Boom. Also, you guys might hear me say like wrapping, but really it's called yarning over. I just think wrapping sounds better. It sounds easier than yarning over instead of all those big words. Yeah. Okay. So once you did that, you're going to do the same thing one more time. So you're going to yarn over, if you like that better. Yarn over. You're going to put it through the middle. Yarn over. You're going to pull it out. And you're going to take it. And you're going to yarn it over. And then you're going to pull it through 2. Pull it up. And take it one more time. And pull it through 2. Oh, I messed up a little bit there. Boom. So now you should have, if you see, it should actually start turning into a circle now. It's gonna kind of look like a half of a flower petal at this point. if you look at mine, it's like kind of turned into a square now. So you should have like 3 lines on one side, 3 lines on the top. And then we're gonna do it on this side, the other side, and the bottom. So next, we're gonna chain 3. So regular, just wrap it, pull it through, wrap it, pull it through, wrap it, pull it through. So we chain 3. It's called a chain because it looks like a chain, honestly. So if it doesn't look like a chain, ask for help.
So it's 3 trebles and then 3 regular.
Yes,
Okay.
until we get to the point where we have to connect it. And then that's really it. But yeah, once we get bigger, it changes a little bit, the pattern. But yeah, for now, that's all we're doing. See, if you look, the first corner is right here. The second corner is here. The third corner is going to be about here. And the fourth corner is going to be about here. You should have about half of a square now. And then we're gonna do the other half. No, usually I don't use small yarn. I don't really like it, honestly. Usually I use this big yarn, like to make my blankets and stuff. But I have a bigger yarn now. I'll use this one instead. All right, let's take this one out. I'll do this one. So now I have my big yarn. Oh, I thought it was connected to something. Now I have my big yarn. I'm gonna make my slip. Is that better or bigger yarn? I have bigger yarn.
That's good.
All right. So now we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna make our slip knot, and then we're gonna pull it close. Right. I'm gonna put it through. And tighten it first. Always tighten it. Oh, can I get my other push it? Okay. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna use this one. This one is a bigger yarn, so you need a bigger stick. Okay. So now first I chain 4. Remember? So I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. So now you guys see my chains. Okay, from there I'm gonna go into the first one, and I'm gonna grab it and pull it through, and then I'm gonna take the first one.
Ready? Yeah. Oh,
And now I should have my little like whirl thing. Yeah, just my little hole in the middle. This one is bigger yarn, so I can actually fit my finger through it.
Give us full view.
Everyone see it?
Oh,
So now since I have my circle, I'm gonna chain 3. 1, 2, 3.
white either because white light coming up, but that's okay.
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna wrap and then do 3 double crochets. Go in, wrap, go in, wrap, pull out. So now you should have 3. I have 3 now. 1, 2, 3. Wrap, pull through 2. Wrap, pull through 2. I'm gonna do that one more time. Wrap, go in the center, wrap, and pull out, right? So now I should have 3. I'm gonna wrap it and pull through the center, pull through 2, only 2, and then wrap and pull through 2. See? And then from there, since I have 3 of them now, because the first one counted as 3, I'm gonna chain 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm not up to where we were before, so the people who are up to there, just give me a second and I'll catch up. And then I'm gonna wrap, pull through the center, and then wrap, pull out of the center. So now you should have 3 on your hook. You're gonna wrap, pull through 2, wrap, pull through 2. Everyone got that? Yeah. I think everyone's past that already, but it's okay.
So Jeremiah, we have Mary Lou and Ginny have a blanket that's made with the yarn that they were using. Can they show it so everybody can see what it looks like
Yeah,
as
of course.
product? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna show them big for just a minute. Okay, so Mary
Okay.
Lou and Ginny.
So this is the granny square in the first yarn he used. What
Wow.
we did is we just went all around and made a 21. So we just went back and forth to make a 21. So it's one little tiny preemie blanket. So that was your granny square, see? That's your granny square. Now, the one that he's using now, this is it, just a single crochet back and forth, back and forth.
Okay.
That's all that is. That's what he's working on now, that yarn. Jeremy, good choice. That's the best yarn we could use, is that
I
one
also,
you're using now. Perfect yarn. And here's another one with the one Jeremy's using. See? So you would just make a smaller version.
wow.
But this is just back and forth, back and forth.
So practicing a chain of, let's say, 10 or 12 stitches. And
I
then
also-
turn it and then teach the single crochet back and forth so you get comfortable with doing the single crochet. And then when you're comfortable with it, you can make it longer and just keep going row by row and making it 21 by 21.
Yeah.
You're so familiar with it, but you have to practice with the yarn first before you really, want to do it.
I also have a blanket, the blanket that I was talking about.
Yes,
in the
let us
beginning.
see. Yeah,
Let's see your blanket.
About my sister. I didn't get to,
absolutely. Let us see.
it's almost done, but
Let
it's
me see.
not quite there.
Oh,
Great
that's
job.
beautiful.
That's beautiful. I love the way you
Can you
have
see
it
that,
as a
Jerry? Look at
triangle.
that.
I
Oh, that's
love
Great
beautiful.
job, Jeremy.
I did this
Wow.
one with
Boy,
corner to
oh,
corner, a different
You're
stitch.
putting me to shame. What a great job.
That's great. You're doing
And what a
great.
great thing you're doing.
I love the colors.
Yeah,
Wow.
that one, this one is corner to corner, a whole different stitch.
Yes, corner
Yeah.
to corner. Good for
We
you.
just wanted to show you, the possibilities once you learn 1 or 2 stitches that you can just run
Right,
with it,
Right, right.
Yeah, corner to corner is honestly to me the easiest one.
Yes, yes.
And
yes.
I've completely most of my blankets that I do is corner to corner because it's
Good
nice
for
and
you.
quick. It's
Mhm.
quick and the pattern is really easy. It's really
Yeah.
repetitive.
Yes.
And it's like I've gotten so good at it that I actually finished the blanket in 2 days.
Good for
Wow.
you. Well, you're a great teacher, and you know that this is a dying art, crocheting and knitting. So you're
Yeah.
bringing it all back, and I think it's wonderful.
Good job, Jeremy.
Good job,
Jeremiah.
Jeremy.
Good job.
Thank you. All right.